Hello. This is my first one, day one. This is super exciting for me and a huge honor to have this vision bloomed inside of me and to be able to execute it in this way. So, this is the Phoenix Diaries. There are several reasons for the name, which we will probably get over in detail today. But I would like to say, first and foremost, thank you so much for being a part of this journey. If you're watching this, my intention and my prayer is that this will be beneficial to all that feel drawn to watch and connect with it. I also just really hope to share some of the things that I've been navigating through, some of the tools that I have come across to assist me in moving through these things. And also, one of my greatest intentions behind doing this is to begin to step more fully into my desire to speak and teach publicly on larger and larger platforms on a larger scale. So this is my very raw action. This is me just having a vision, having a dream, and instead of waiting for the right time or instead of waiting for it to be perfect, to just begin and to just show up and to just take action. So this is day one of a 9-month journey. This vision was inspired by a Saturn position that I have over top of my ascendant sign. So if you know me, you know we're going to talk about astrology, human design, gene keys, cacao, spirituality, fashion, humor, all sorts of things. And so back to the astrology. I have just exited my Saturn return. However, Saturn is retrograding, which is sort of giving another layer of opportunity and learning for me. Personally, I feel that. So the way my chart works, and you can check out yours. I love Astro Theme or Genetic Matrix to run your charts on. Genetic Matrix is especially amazing if you love human design and gene keys, because you can run all those charts there on that website. So Saturn has now entered into my first house and is conjunct or next to my rising sign, my ascendant sign. And so this will be a 9-month journey, a 9-month container, a 9-month transformation for me, a Phoenix era, I'm sensing. And it will be a time for me to truly lean into everything that is my Pisces rising and expressing myself and my meat suit and my physicality, which is all first house stuff, as boldly as I can, and building structures and containers around that can help actually build foundations for that expression of my Pisces rising. And so here are the Phoenix Diaries bloomed from that. Another layer is in human design. You have an incarnation cross, and my incarnation cross is the sleeping Phoenix. And so we will be moving into a season of sleeping Phoenix energy, 2027. The collective is exiting the cross of planning, which we've been in for hundreds of years. And we are moving into the sleeping Phoenix, which is all about interpersonal relationships, our relationship with ourself and our work and how we move in the world, and transparency, freedom. It's moving from a tribal energy to an individual energy. And so it's really, really fascinating. And it's an honor to be a sleeping Phoenix in this time, although it can feel weighty, sensing that responsibility to lead the way in some sense in my own realm, to be a teacher, to be a guide, and to also be just freshly experiencing the shift as well, and to transmute it quickly. Luckily, sleeping Phoenixes, in my experience, are pretty damn good at leaning in, shifting, transforming, and mutating very, very quickly. So I sense this shift for the collective will be rapid. I sense it will be shaky, and it will be laced with so much hope, intimacy, strength, self-assuredness, and presence. I just truly feel it's going to be miraculous. And as I said, it's an honor to be a part of the journey. So that is the whys of what is being bloomed. The container of the 9 months is as long as this transit lasts for me. Saturn on my ascendant sign, Saturn on my rising sign. And it feels good as well to add a layer to my word of the year. I make these beautiful bracelets. See if I can get it untangled for y'all. And I choose a word instead of New Year's resolutions for my intention. What do I want 2024 to be about? And sometimes I use my numerology to assist me in picking a word. But there is, let me get my camera. So there's a word stamped on there, and the word is devotion. So this word has been with me so far throughout the year, and it feels like a wonderful anchor point for this 9-month journey to bloom out of, even though I know that I'll go into my next year. I trust and I'm sure that that last part of my 9-month journey, all the way leading up into Pisces season, will be anchored with the perfect word that I choose for 2025. But devotion. So this is devotion to my Phoenix path. This is devotion to me, to my journey, to the teachings that I feel strongly on my heart. The expression that I feel wanting to come through my physical vessel, my voice, my words, my body. And so this is me being highly devoted to my journey of the Priestess path. And it feels really good to show up for that. Also, if you're a human design buff, you'll know that defined willpower centers or ego centers love to commit to things. We deeply enjoy commitment. We like to exercise our willpower that, when in alignment, is overflowing with strength and desire. And so I have a defined willpower center with the 2551 channel. And so that is the Priestess or Shaman channel is what they call it. Very, what's the word? Modest channel. And so it is very much so about committing to this journey, allowing myself to become initiated by life, and then sharing and allowing others to become initiated vicariously through that. So this also feels really good for my willpower center to exercise a daily commitment. No matter where I might be, I have lots of travel coming up as usual for me, and I will continue this journey. I'll continue to keep up with this, and it'll probably look a lot different than it does right now at certain times, and my commitment is genuinely to showing up in front of the camera. I'm really loving live streaming on YouTube. I think that'll be awesome. Hopefully everything's seamless. And yeah, for those that are along the journey, please feel free to ask me questions, to share, to contemplate with me. I will be talking a lot about cacao. I've had, and this is one of my favorites, my Guatemalan Starbucks cup, because I'm a modern woman that likes to collect modern things. And so we will be speaking about cacao and different medicines of the heart and of the body. And just, like I said, sharing tools to help push us forward. I don't want to say push, to help us guide us forward. So thank you for being along this journey. And I think we'll end with a little breath work, little breathing. It's not work. We'll just breathe together. We'll close. Just allow the body to land. So if you want to place a hand on the heart, maybe a hand on the belly, the sacral, right below the belly button. Deep breath in. Let it go. Another breath in, allowing the belly to expand, the chest to rise. Feeling your entire body settle. I like to welcome in little wiggles, little sways to just sort of wring out my kundalini energy, my spinal fluid. I ask my shoulders to soften when I do that, the space in between my eyebrows to relax. I can sigh it out if that feels good. And we just have gratitude for this day, for the beautiful things in our world, our beautiful bodies, our health, our vitality, our ability to connect online with each other. We bow to the energy of commitment and how beautiful of a container that can create for growth and healing. Devotion to ourselves, gratitude for our beings, gratitude for each other. May we move today with love and light in our heart, in ourselves, and may every being that we interact with sense that on some magical, mystical level. May our auras be purified. May our hope be restored. And may today, and if only for today, we focus on the things that we desire most. Open your eyes. I'll have a cup of cacao, sip in honor of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, it's an honor to share this with you, to be on this journey with you. I love you all. See you tomorrow.